So today we are going over Fortnite skins that you will never have. So this basically means any skins that will never be returning, and if you already have any of these skins, then you've got some pretty rare skins that will never return, and if you don't have them, then unfortunately you'll never be able to get them again because they'll never be returning to the game. So yeah, they're literally impossible to get if you don't already have them. So starting off, we're going to go over the two obvious ones. This is of course the purple skull trooper and the pink gold trooper. Obviously for the people who originally had the skins when they first released in season 1, the skins did return, but for the people who already had them, the OG players, they did receive special styles. So yeah, unfortunately it's impossible to receive these styles unless you already have them right now. But yeah, some pretty cool skins right there, and it's pretty cool that Epic did give these styles just to kind of show that you were an OG back then. But something that you'll also never be able to have is the double helix. Now this skin is obviously from the Nintendo Switch bundle, and you could obtain this skin through purchasing that bundle, and unfortunately this promotion is over now, so it's literally impossible to obtain this skin. And it's also a pretty rare skin. I don't really think I've ever seen anyone use it. So not only will the skin never return, but it's already pretty rare, so if you own this or know anyone who does own it, then you've got a pretty rare skin right there. And speaking of rare, the Reaper skin is one of the rarest skins from Chapter 1. This was originally introduced in Season 3 of Chapter 1, and this was the Tier 100 skin, so not as many people were playing back then, and you did have to play quite a lot to be able to get the skin, the Reaper. It was a very rare skin at the time because literally nobody had it unless you pretty much bought all the levels for the Battle Pass, or if you just played the game a lot and did all the challenges. So yeah, not that many people did own it, but if you do have it, it is actually a pretty rare skin, and obviously it's never going to be returning since it was a Battle Pass skin. And this is also going to be the same with the Omega skin, and specifically the fully upgraded Omega. So not many people actually have this, but especially we're talking about the fully upgraded one, so with the neon lights. This one is ultra rare. The skin isn't as rare, but these lights are rare because you had to get level 80 during this season, and that was actually very difficult to do during that season. Leveling up was a lot more difficult than it is now, and getting level 80 was not easy, so to get the lights you had to get that level. So these neon lights, these styles, very rare, and yeah, obviously you'll never be able to get this skin since it was also a Battle Pass. But the Paradigm skin, this was a limited time skin exclusive to the Chapter 1 end event, and obviously the skin will never be returning, and this also is kind of rare. Not that many people have it, but if you do have it, just know it is a pretty exclusive skin, and yeah, it's never going to be returning. Obviously it is from that event. But the Indigo Kuno skin, only 7,000 players actually own this skin, so not only is this skin extremely rare, but it is now impossible to obtain. So if you do own this skin, you know you've got a pretty rare skin right there. But you could unlock this skin by placing highly in the Generations Cup in Chapter 2 Season 5. This was a tournament at the time, and you had to get a certain amount of points in this tournament to actually unlock this skin. And this tournament was exclusive to PlayStation players as well, so PS4 or PS5 players could only participate in the tournament. So you had to tick off quite a lot of requirements. You had to be a PlayStation player, you had to be pretty good at the game to be able to place highly in the tournament. So yeah, this wasn't easy to get, and obviously it's never going to be obtainable again since it was just a one-time tournament. And speaking of never going to be obtainable again, the Galaxy and the Ikonik skin are two of the rarest skins in the game. These are obviously exclusive, and you have to buy a Galaxy phone to be able to get these skins. So these are extremely rare, and two very good skins, two of the most popular skins in the game. And I know these two are very rare, and this deal obviously has finished, so you can't get these skins anymore, which is a bit of a shame because I know so many people would like to get these skins, but it's literally impossible to get them now. And speaking of impossible, the Honor God skin, this actually costs $600, making it one of the most expensive skins. This skin is insanely rare as well. Literally like nobody has this. It's such a rare skin, and it is such an expensive skin. So the way you'd actually unlock this skin is by owning an Honor View 20 tablet, and as I mentioned, these cost around $600, so this skin is extremely rare, and unfortunately this is impossible to obtain now. And speaking of rare, the Black Knight skin is one of the rarest skins in the game. Originally released in Chapter 1 Season 2, it was the maxed out skin in the Battle Pass. There were actually only 70 tiers in the Battle Pass, so this was actually the full Battle Pass skin. So there weren't 100 tiers, there were literally just 70, and and the Black Knight was obviously the tier 70 rewards. A very rare skin. I know a lot of people would like to get this for the back bling as well, the black shield. But yeah, this one obviously is never going to be returning. And same goes with the Renegade Raider as well. This was a season shop exclusive in season 1. And maybe one day they will bring it back and give an OG style to the OG players, similar to how they did with the Skull Trooper. But I don't think this ever will be returning, since the season shop is kind of different to the item shop, so I think they are kind of separated. So unfortunately the Renegade Raider will more than likely never be returning, which is a bit of a shame because so many people want this skin and literally everyone would buy this. It's such an iconic skin just because it's so rare. But let me know if there's any skins that I did miss, and if you did enjoy the video, then don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more. And there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.